Hi folks, it's Bri the Movie Guy. Today we're going to take a look at using cutaways to enhance your video projects. Cutaways are exactly as they sound. It's where you cut away from one piece of video to another while the audio remains steady. It's an essential tool used in filmmaking, documentary making, and even in the news industry, so it's an essential tool that you as well should have in your kit. There are several reasons and occasions why you might use a cutaway, and we're going to get into that right now. Whenever you're conducting interviews, it's a good idea to take along a second camera if possible. The first camera can be on a tripod in a fixed position and get the entire interview. The second camera can roam and get all types of different shots and angles of the interview subjects, close-ups, hand gestures, shots of the interviewer, whatever you can find. I've already placed one small section of the main interview with the fixed camera down on the timeline here in iMovie. So I'm going to go up top here and find the corresponding video that matches with this, but the video that was shot with our roaming camera for a variation of angle. I'm simply going to drop it right on top of the fixed footage. Up top here, you will see a drop-down menu, and it should already be set for cutaway, so you shouldn't have to change anything there. The next step is to make sure the audio matches exactly between these two clips. Otherwise, you're going to get the phantom lip syndrome. Let's hear how we sound here.
Are being muzzled and fired. We've had 2,000 scientists.
Okay, it's not bad. You can hear a tiny echo, but I'm satisfied no one would notice. So now I'm going to decide when I want the cutaway to come in and how long I want it to last for. I'm just deleting the end part of this because it's quite long. So I'm just going to randomly, for the sake of this demonstration, place the cutaway someplace in the middle, run it for about 5 seconds. One thing you need to do is make sure that you select the cutaway, go to the volume, and mute so you don't hear that little echo or you don't get blasted with double sound. So if all goes well, we should have a seamless transition.
That is used in order to determine the
Perfect. Here's another portion of that interview. About this point in this clip, the interviewer comes in with a question. Unfortunately, he wasn't mic'd, so it's not, you can't hear it, and therefore it can't be in my final product here. So I'm going to go to the last word said before the interviewer asks his question.
is today.
And I'm going to select Control Mouse Button Split Clip. Now I'm going to go to the end of that clip and find out where the subject up here, the gentleman, comes back in.
Well, in this,
and I'm going to do the same thing. Control Mouse Split Clip. I'm going to get rid of this middle section now. Delete. And now we've got two clips that don't match up. So what I need is a cutaway to put in there. I'm going to grab some hand gesturing, put it in between the two. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to mute the volume of the audio from the hand gesturing. Now, here's the important part. I'm going to select the last portion of that clip, Control Mouse Button, and detach audio. So now I'm going to detach the audio from the video. That allows me to slide this audio down and make it sound like it's one continuous talk. There's a little bit of space I'm going to have to make up here because I slid the audio. So I'm just going to grab the clip and do that to it, and we'll see how it looks.
Of what I was just talking about, in that, this writing is hurting, right? It's a perfect microcosm of what I was just talking about.
So let's see what it looks like from here.
Today. Well, and this writing actually is a perfect microcosm of what I was just talking about, in that.
Perfect, and your audience is never going to know there's an edit in there. Here's a video of an interview we conducted with a genealogist at a local library. He's talking about the various resources at the library to help people do their research. So I'm going to show some of those resources. For example, here's some old books. I'm going to simply drag and drop that on top of the main interview footage. I'm going to reduce the time, the length on that one. Here is an aerial shot of the town, same thing, grab it, drop it right beside the previous cutaway. Same thing, it's far too long, so I'm going to shorten it considerably, and maybe I'll end off with this newspaper clip. And same thing, reduce the length of it. Now I'm going to select each of these cutaways and go up top here to the volume button and mute those. And now we should have a fairly good transition.
Census entries, if they've traveled to the United States, all kinds of things that would allow you to make a family history.
Do you have people use this? And there you go. I hope this tutorial has been somewhat useful. We'd be thrilled to death if you clicked here to subscribe. If there's an audience for them, we're going to continue to make them. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again.